Hey everybody, Nella here, and today is a very special day for me because 3 years ago I brought this guy into my life. As you may know, this is my ball python Yig. He was the first reptile that I got to take care of who wasn't a crested gecko, and I really didn't anticipate at the time how much of an impact this little guy would have on me. In a lot of ways, I found him a challenge in a way that geckos weren't. I had a lot of challenges getting him set up and thriving, watching him grow, knowing what I knew about ball pythons being finicky, being shy, failing to thrive in stressful situations, that kind of thing. Just seeing him grow and grow and grow was an astonishing experience, really. And he is very special to me. We have only had 3 years together. I hope it is the first of many, many more. But he's my guy. And tonight I'm going to take him to PetSmart and let him pick out something new for his tank as a way of saying happy 3 years. Here's to year number 4, bud. Here's to year number 4. Yeah? So here we are in PetSmart. I have Yig in my bag. Hi! And we're gonna go see what there is in the reptile area. Let's see. Oh, let's go down here. So I brought him here in a bag like this. It's a good idea to carry snakes in a bag rather than like a container or a bin or something, because being sort of wrapped up in the fabric makes them feel more secure. He's doing okay. Sorry. Now we're going to see if he likes anything. Alright, buddy. You want to look at the decor? You want to see if you like something? I got some cool stuff. So no, he just wants to go on me. What do you think? There's a cave. There's a weird tree thing. It's probably a little small for you, pal. Let's see. Interested in anything? Kind of interested in the desert tree? That's too small for you too, pal. But, oh.
Well, it's gonna... wants it anyway.
Maybe he does. I think this might be the winner. Come here, pal. Alright, he has decided he wants this desert tree for his tank, so this is what he gets. This is your Gotcha Day present, pal. You get this tree to be in your zone. What do you think? What do you think? Apparently he also wants some dog food today. He's not actually going to get that because he's a snake and that wouldn't actually be good for him, but he wants it. Maybe he's picking it out for Luna. He says Luna should get turkey this time.
Sounds good.
Sound good? Okay. Alright, so I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes about some of the stuff I was keeping in mind while I was designing the inside of his cage. Obviously, you know, I want it to look pretty good from the outside, but that should never be the first thing in mind when you are putting together decor for a reptile in your care. What you need to be thinking about is what's going to make them most comfortable. So you can see I've got 3 hides. The one back there, I've got the one that's hiding under this piece of bush here. This one up here in front. These are so he can thermoregulate and still hide. My heat strip is in the back of the tank, so that one is going to be the warmest. That one has kind of a warm, will have a warm and a cold spot. This one's going to be the coolest. And that way he can go wherever he needs to be to feel the most comfortable. I want to make sure he had some good cover, which is why I put that big plant across the top there. It makes kind of a, almost a little cave for him, so he can go under that and feel okay. He can actually go behind it. There's a whole climbing sort of structure back here, if he wants to go climb up on there. I've seen him up on that a couple times. There's his new tree, right there, obviously. And then I put some cover in over there as well, which covers up that back corner. He can go in there and feel safe. Gives him a little coverage over his water bowl, so he can get up into that and still feel kind of covered, and obviously entrance into and out of his hide. And then I just put his skull here in the front because I like his skull and I want to see it. That was actually the first thing he picked out at a store. We were wandering around in the pet store one day before he went into this tank, and he kept trying to climb into the skull, so I got it for him. Now he has 2 things he picked out in there. And that is what his tank looks like right now. Let me grab him and we'll put him in. So, here you go, buddy. Here you go.